Welcome to the Erica Shady channel, the bilingual channel, English and Spanish and Spanish and English. Bienvenidos al canal de Erica Shady, el canal bilingüe, de inglés a español y español a inglés. Well, like the title says, we're going to break it down and translate it because I've already heard the song. And I have already even investigated and done some research myself because I got so much into this back and forth. First time when Kendrick Lamar came out, I wasn't too much into the this. And actually it was kind of light. It wasn't as strong as this one is. And this one has a lot of flow too that I like. I love flow. So I like this, but this better than his first one. But because I had like Drake this better than Kendrick Lamar. When I heard Kendrick Lamar this, the first one, I didn't like it. I wasn't into it. But this one shows his true power, his true writing abilities. Esto enseña las habilidades de Kendrick Lamar. Por eso se ganó el premio Pulitzer. Y yo estoy, que cuando yo vi la primera reacción de él no me gustó. O sea, la primera reacción, la primera canción que él sacó, el primer diss, no me gustó. El de Drake me gustó más, pero ahora este me gustó más que los otros dos. This one bites the cake, man. This one takes it all. Takes Drake's and takes Kendrick Lamar's first one.
Euphoria. Them superpowers get neutralized. I can only watch in silence. The famous actor we once knew is looking paranoid and now spiraling. You're moving just like a degenerate. Every antic is feeling distasteful.
So basically, here he started off from the get-go dissing Drake. Because Drake was an actor before he became a rapper. Desde un principio, él está tirándole a Drake. Porque Drake era un actor. Y dice que los superpoderes. Now, did Drake do some superpower series? I didn't watch it. I'm sorry. So you let me know. Okay? Now, I didn't investigate that. I know he was an actor, but I didn't research what show was he doing. I do know that I saw him when he was starting out on the Jimi Kendrick's show, and he did a skit where he was outside. And they were like talking about Drake. Someone was interviewing people about Drake to see if they knew who Drake was while Drake was standing right next to him. Or maybe it was Drake who was interviewing them. I don't know. The point is that many people did not know who Drake was back then. But now everybody knows who Drake is. And, he's saying that he's looking nervous. He's looking degenerate. Why?
Why calculate? You're not as calculated. I can even predict your angle. Fabricating stories on the family front, cause you heard Mr. Morale. A pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the tails on you now.
I can smell the tails on you now. I can smell the tails because it's a homophone for your tail. Es un homofono de la palabra tail, escrita de esta manera, T-A-L-E, es un homofono de la palabra tail, que es T-A-I-L, y eso significa la cola. Esta tail significa historias. I can smell your tails. This guy, there's so many entendres in this thing, double, triple, it's beautiful. So many metaphor and simile. It makes anybody who's into lyrics, who love lyrics, melt. Esta vaina tiene tanto doble, es que tiene todos los elementos literarios casi, tanta símil, tanta metáfora. Ahí está, eso es una metáfora y al mismo tiempo un homofono. So te puedo oler tu cola y puedo oler los cuentos tuyos. I can smell the stories that you come up with, just like I can smell the tale that follows you. Y le llama calculador porque they say that Drake is very he calculates things. He calculates his every move, I have heard. So I don't know how he does it, but he knows what track to take and who to have and when to throw this and when to throw that because he's thinking about how it's going to impact in the future. But he's telling him that you're miscalculating things now. Tú no estás calculando bien. ¿Para qué calcularte a ti? No eres tan calculable. Yo puedo predecir todos tus ángulos y me gusta esa matemática. You see the scheme of the math calculation, angles. We go from calculus to geometry.
Master manipulator, I can smell the tails on you now. You're not a rap artist, you a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but FUBU never had been your collection. I make music that electrify 'em, you make music that pacify 'em.
Ok, so aquí estamos hablando de marca. So Tommy Hilfiger stood out. O sea, que el Drake, si le dan a elegir, if they given to between Tommy Hilfiger, which he wanted to be, but that's been debunked, they say. But they say that Tommy Hilfiger wanted his product to be bought by rich, skinny, attractive white people, I guess. But he's saying, hey, you claim to be so much part of the culture, but you don't go for FUBU. You go for Tommy Hilfiger. Even in your taste in clothes and products, you go for the white stuff, for the stuff that is not part of the culture. Because, yeah, Tommy Hilfiger is not part of the Nike is, but it's not, and Adidas ni se diga. Adidas ni se diga. Adidas is a part of the hip hop culture, but not Hilfiger.
Music that pacify 'em. I can double down on that line, but spare you this time. That's random acts of kindness. Know you're a master manipulator and habitual liar too. But don't tell no lie about
And
me.
I won't tell the
and I
truth
won't
about
tell
you.
truths about
That's
you.
a bar, and that's one of my favorite bars there. Those two lines, man. Okay. Me puedo volver a repetir en esa misma línea para hacerte a ti, pero voy a hacerte a ti y no tener que pasar por este sufrimiento. O sea, spare you, como que no pases por eso. Eso es un acto random, quiere decir como, ¿cómo que se dice random? Es cuando se está al azar, pues. Es un acto de caridad al azar, un acto caritativo. He's doing a random kind of kindness, an act of kindness to Drake by not doubling down, not going at it, that he's a liar and bringing up all the lies. Well, he's saying, I'm not going to bring up all the lies. I can bring up all these lies that you have said and tell the truth about you. But don't come and bring lies to me. I won't do it to you then, but I could go there if I wanted to. But I'm going to spare you. Te lo voy a dejar pasar esta vez. Porque tú eres un manipulador, un maestro de manipulador, un habitual mentiroso. Pero no digas ninguna mentira de mí para yo no decir la verdad es tuya. Oh. Y aquí viene el cambio. Here comes the change in flow. This is the segue. And this choo, it could be shoo, like shoo, like choo, choo, like boom, boom. Or it could also be like shoo, get out of here, shoo, shoo. Shoo. It sounds more like get out of here. Shoo, shoo, shoo.
Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, I'm out the way, yeah, I'm low, okay. Yeah, the island right here is remote, okay. I ain't thinking about no reaper, nigga, I'm reaping what I sow, okay. Got a Benjamin and a Jackson all in my house.
I'm not thinking about death right now. I'm thinking about what I ripped from the things I sow. I'm thinking about the present, basically. I'm collecting, dude. I am not thinking about death. No estoy pensando en la muerte. ¿Que tú mataste a quién? Yo estoy pensando en lo que yo estoy cosechando. Ese es el presente, eso es ahora. Tengo el Benjamín, que es el 100. El Jackson, ¿cuál es? Which one is Jackson? Is that $500? You can tell that I did. Well, the single one I never had. I always have it in Benjamin. But I mean, not as much as Kendrick Lamar. I mean, come on, let's be realistic. How many of us is going to have as much as Kendrick Lamar has? Shoot. Man, I don't even have as much as a person making $150,000 a year because I don't make $150,000 a year. Or $100,000. Not even $90,000. So yeah, I don't know.
Okay, Hellcat, met his homeboys and them types LA solo, okay. Everybody wanna be demon till they get chipped by your throwaway. And I might do a show a day. Once a lame, always a lame.
Un tonto siempre va a ser un tonto. Una persona que, pero no un tonto, lame es como un pariguayo. Un naco ser un naco. Todo el mundo quiere ser un demonio. Everybody wants to be tough. Everybody wants to be a demon, you know. But if it's not in you, it's not in you.
Oh, you thought the money, the power of fame will make you go away? Have you ever played? Have you ever? Okay, nigga, let's play. Have you ever watched your enemy down like with a poker face?
So, yeah, have you ever watched your enemy down with a poker face? That's when they're battling. Eso es cuando están batallando, porque tienen que tener la cara, no pueden dejar que le afecte. You cannot let it affect you. You cannot show that what this person is saying is impacting you, is affecting you, because then you're going to give it away, and you're not going to be able to rap as good because they already got you. If you show any feelings as in awe, or that you're upset, or that you're sad about, well, sad rappers are not going to be sad. They're probably going to be upset, but you know what I mean. So yeah, have you ever done it? You want to play because you thought that having money and being famous was going to make you not being questioned about the culture, about are you really a rapper? Because you were an actor. You were not. So now you became a rapper, but are you really one? What have you done in the hip hop world? What have you done? How have you built your career? No, you built your career from being an actor. You didn't build it by, going to the underground, going to the different places to battle, sweating your A off, writing down and trying to get it to someone, or putting it on YouTube and putting it out and out. Because he already had a contract, right? Yeah.
Have you ever paid 500,000 like to an open case? Well, I have, and I felt that both, but I came out straight. I hate when a rapper talk about guns, then somebody died.
Then somebody died. Talk about, pero he had a case. So tuvo que pagar. ¿Alguna vez ha tenido que pagar $500,000 por un caso? Yeah. Él ha tenido que hacerlo. Pero salió de esto. But I came out straight. I came out of it. Yeah, I had to do that. Have you ever had to do that? Well, probably now, when Tupac State is suing him, so he probably now has to pay, I think, more than $500,000 probably.
Like to an open case, well, I have, and I felt that both, but I came out straight. I hate when a rapper talk about guns, then somebody died, they turn into nuns, then hop online like pray for my city, he faking for likes and digital hugs. His daddy a killer, he wanna be junior, they must.
So I don't know who he's talking about there. Pray for my city. It's even in quotation mark. Did Drake do that? Yeah, that one is like, okay, so he said, I hate it when people are saying, pray for my city, and then somebody dies. I talk about guns, but he's being sarcastic. Él está siendo sarcástico. So he's saying, like, Drake has talked about guns, which I don't know, because, again, I don't listen to either or that much. And the only time I listened to Drake in reality was one, a collaboration that he did with Nicki Minaj, and the other one was a song that Justin Bieber was in it, but he didn't sing. But I can't remember the title of it. I can only remember the video. That's so funny. I can't remember the lyrics. Because when it came out, that's when I heard it. Like, I was listening to it almost every day because it was good. It's good. It's a good song. It's danceable. But then that's it. I haven't heard it in a while. I mean, that was back when, 2016, 2017, that song came out. So, then they turn into nuns. Then hop on a line, like pray for my city. He faking for likes and digital hugs. So he's Twitter that he's doing it then. Lo está haciendo en Twitter, el Dre. Que pray for my city. Estoy hablando de pistola y de pistola. Y ahora vengo yo a decirle, ay, recen por mi ciudad. Que eso lo está haciendo para que le den likes y para que le den abrazos virtuales.
Like pray for my city, he faking for likes and digital hugs. His daddy a killer, he wanna be junior. They must have forgot the shit that they done.
So his daddy's a killer. I mean, I Google his dad. I know his dad was an American. His dad was born in Memphis. I think he did go to jail, right? His dad is a killer. So his daddy killed someone.
For likes and digital hugs. His daddy a killer, he wanna be junior. They must have forgot the shit that they done. Dementia must run in his family, but let it get shaky. I park your son. The very first time I shot me a Drake, the homie had told me to aim it this way. I didn't point down enough. Today I show you I learned from those mistakes. Somebody had told me that you got a ring. On God, I'm ready to double the wage. I'd rather do that than let a Canadian nigga make Pac turn in his grave.
Entonces, esta fue una barra dura también. So, básicamente le está diciendo él aquí que el papá de él fue un matador y menciona la familia, pero él se pone todo nervioso. Te parqueo, te estaciono. I park you, son. It's like I pause you, son. I freeze you. When I speak, when I rap, when I talk, when I tell you your stuff, I clock you right there. You can't move because you know it's right. The very first time I shot me a Drake, la primera vez que se disparó un Drake, the homie had told me that aimed it this way. Aim it this way. Apúntame hacia mí.
The homie had told me to aim it this way. I didn't point down enough. Today I show you I learned
So
from
I didn't point down enough. Okay, so él se está viendo de la parte de arriba. So Drake le dice, come on, sé directo, be direct. Stop aiming. He's like, okay, you want me to aim down? Like, stop aiming or stop saying things. Because they've been doing this for a while, for what I heard. That I think Drake has been dissing Kendrick Lamar, like in the down low, like very low. Like here and there, one bar that, you can, but that Kendrick knew about it. Or Kendrick felt it. And I have heard that Kendrick is on the same, but I don't know how much that's true, The point is that he's like, hey, you want this fire? I can give it to you, so let me aim low, because you're down there, I'm up here. Tú estás ahí abajo, yo estoy aquí arriba, so déjame apuntar para abajo entonces. Pero no le bajé lo suficiente. Hoy yo te demuestro a ti todos esos errores. Y alguien me dijo que tú tienes un anillo. Aquí estoy listo para apostar el doble. I double the wage. I'm going to bet double on that. Porque no hay manera que yo voy a dejar que un canadiense haga que Tupac se dé la vuelta en su tumba. So he's like, I'd rather you come at you now double this wage because you were tempting me, right? Where are you? Where are you? So here I am, and I'm going to double this wage. I'm not going to let Tupac turn on his grave for a person born in Canada, for a Canadian who thinks he's a rapper.
Mistakes. Somebody had told me that you got a ring. On God, I'm ready to double the wage. I'd rather do that than let a Canadian nigga make Pac turn in his grave. Cut the business, you got shit twisted. What is it, the brakes? I hurt your feelings, you don't work with me no more. Okay. There's 3 ghosts left, and I see 2 of them kissing and hugging on stage. I love them to death, and in 8 bars I'll explain that phrase. It's nothing nobody can tell me. I don't wanna talk on no celly. You know I got language barriers. It's no accent you can sell me.
Porque Drake tiene mucho acento. There's no accent that you can sell me because Drake makes a lot of different accents when he's rap, and even when he's talking. Okay, so and here he's just telling him, hey, listen, what was it that upset you? What got you twisted? Was it the braids? Because he had braids. The other one, did I hurt your feeling? Do you don't want to work with me anymore now? Because I guess that's something that Drake said, that he's not going to work with him. Maybe in the background, I don't know. I don't think Drake publicized that, but maybe he knows through the grapevine. A lo mejor a través through the music industry grapevine. Maybe Kendrick got the idea that, oh, this guy's not going to work for me. Or is that what Drake said on the thing too, that he was not going to work? Because I cannot remember now. I haven't listened to that this anymore. So I don't know if he's answering directly to Drake. No sé si le está contestando directamente a Drake. Y le está diciendo, what is it, the braid, te está haciendo daño la trenza, la braids son trenza. Still he go left and I see 2 of them kissing and hugging on stage. Eso era cuando estaban juntos. Ellos hicieron un show. They did a show together, I guess. And I guess that J. Cole and Drake hugged and they left him out. Like he was left, he was to the side. He's like the 3rd one there. Then,
what is it, the brakes? I hurt your feelings, you don't work with me no more. Okay. There's 3 ghosts left, and I see 2 of them kissing and hugging on stage. I love them to death.
That's for J. Cole. I love him to death. And that ain't bars. I'll explain that phrase. Y esas no son barras, yo voy a explicar.
In 8 bars, I'll explain that phrase. It's not nobody can tell me. I don't wanna talk on no celly. You know I got language barriers. It's no accent you can.
So that one, I don't want to talk in no celly. He doesn't want to talk on the cell phone. I imagine that maybe J. Cole tried to call him, or maybe somebody's from Dream. I don't know. But it sounds to me like J. Cole tried to, because the way J. Cole came back and said, I figure he's like a direct kind of man, right? He's like a direct kind of dude. I'm talking about J. Cole. So I figure that he probably wanted to talk to him before he did the apology public. So probablemente el J. Cole trató de hablar con él antes de hacerlo público, el cosa, pero le dice el Kendrick Lamar, no, yo no quiero hablar contigo, no quiero hablar con nadie, pero sí le dice, I love you to death, yo también te amo a ti.
Sell me. Your Cole and Ivory know I'm a selfish nigga. The crown is heavy. I pray they my real friends. If not, I'm YNW Melly. I don't like you popping shit at Pharrell. For him, I inherit the beef. Yeah, fuck all that pushing P. Let me see you push a T. You better.
Okay, so pushing P, that's because of the push up. So olvídate de eso push up y dale a push a T. Push T. Push a T. That's a rapper that he battled with. That Drake was not battle. I shouldn't say battle. I don't think Drake ever battled. They diss each other, right? Pusha T, and he's like, "Hey, I'd rather see you pushing him. Why didn't you diss him? Because he got you." Some people say that Pusha T won. Other people say, of course, that Drake won. But I guess the Kendrick is giving it to Pusha T. All right, and he's praying that J. Cole is a real friend. And telling him, hey, listen, I'm selfish. I want the crown. I'm the best. I'm going to admit it. And I do love you, dude. This was just all pure competition. And I hope to God that you're a real friend. Yo espero en verdad que tú seas un verdadero amigo.
Yeah, fuck all that pushing P. Let me see you push a T. You better hard spinning again on him. You think about pushing me. He's Terrence Thornton, I'm Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I'm whooping feet. We ain't gotta get personal. This a friendly fade. You should keep it that way.
So he's telling him, I'm like very lyrically, I'm a Terrence Crawford. He's a Terrence Thorne. So you cannot go with this guy and you thinking about pushing me. Tú no puedes empujar a ese tipo, Pusha T, pero tú crees que me vas a empujar a mí? You think you're going to be able to mess with me? ¿Tú crees que me vas a ganar a mí? You think you'll be able to beat me? Nah, I don't think so.
You think about pushing me. He's Terrence Thornton, I'm Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I'm whooping feet. We ain't gotta get personal, this a friendly fade. You should keep it that way. I know some shit about niggas that make gonna wanna look like a saint. This ain't been about critics, not about gimmicks, not about who the greatest. It's always been about love and hate. Now let me say I'm the biggest hater.
Okay, so in this part here, he's telling him, okay, listen, we could be friendly. You could have kept. It was a friendly competition. That's what he's claiming, Kendrick Lamar. I just did it to mess around, you know. You didn't have to take it there. You didn't have to mention my family. You didn't have to go and mention things. You didn't have to get personal. You didn't have to make up stuff. You didn't have to get so angry. Why did you get so angry, Dre? Why did you go to that? No, okay? Be careful. Vamos a mantenerlo amigable. Because I know some things about you. I know some people that know some people that know some people who know you. And we know some things about you. And I don't want to come out and say it. No quiero decir las cosas que estoy diciendo, que yo sé de ti. ¿Ok? Esto se pudo haber mantenido en lo más amistosamente rivalidad. O sea, una competencia amistosa. Es lo que se pudo haber mantenido. Pero tú lo quieres llevar por otro camino. Ten cuidado. Porque yo conozco gente que conocen gente que te conocen a ti. Y yo sé cosas de ti. ¿Ok? Y yo sé cosas que van a hacer algunas personas parecer un santo. I know things that are going to make some people want to look like a saint. That make going to want to look like a saint. O sea, que van a querer verse como santo. Y esto no es de crítico. This ain't about the critics. Who's the best, who's the best lyricist. who's a real rapper. It's not about that, okay? No es gimmick, no es del momento, no es pantalleo. Y no es de lo que somos los mejores grandes tampoco. Esto es de amor y odio. This is not about the greatest, because I don't think you're the greatest. No, he didn't say that. But I'm thinking this is not a fight about the greatest. This is about love and hate. Simple, basic feelings. I hate you. And that's where he takes DMX. That one I did search. DMX apparently said that about Drake, and he is quoting him because he feels that it's part of the culture. The culture hates Drake, and DMX. Well, DMX represented the culture. He still does. So if he feels like that, that means there are other people feeling that way. That means that that's a conversation that has been had about Drake among the culture of the hip hop rappers.
Me, he's Terrence Thornton, I'm Terrence Crawford, yeah, I'm whooping feet. We ain't gotta get personal, this a friendly fade, you should keep it that way. I know some shit about niggas that make gonna wanna look like a saint. This ain't been about critics, not about gimmicks, not about who the greatest. It's always been about love and hate. Now let me say I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress, I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch flight, it's gonna be direct. We hate the bitches you fuck, cause they confuse
So
themselves
this
with real
here, I took it as Drake is going out with transgender. Some people have said more about kids that he Drake because of that incident with the 17-year-old girl, I guess, that he kissed on the stage. So I don't know, saying that Drake is going out with younger girl, but I swear I thought because he calls him gay. Doesn't he call him gay in one of the other verses? We'll look it up later on because it comes out. Él lo llama homosexual a Drake. So, yo creo que eso de que se confundan con mujeres de verdad, él está hablando de transgénero. Pero dicen que no, dicen que él está hablando de niñas jóvenes. ¿Qué piensan ustedes? What do you guys think? Does that line, even though keep in mind that later on, I believe he does call him gay, that in this line he's talking about young girls and not transgender women. Okay? So this whole verse, man, the whole thing was awesome. The beat, the rhyming, the delivery, right on point. You can feel it. I don't know if he hates in real life, but if whether he does or he doesn't, it seems like he does here. It feels like he really hates Drake. Message is well sent. It's well sent.
Ain't been about critics, not about gimmicks, not about who the greatest. It's always been about love and hate. Now let me say I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch flight, it's gonna be direct. We hate the bitches you fuck, cause they confuse themselves with real women. And notice I said we, it's not just me. I'm what the culture feeling. How many more fairy tale stories about your life till we had enough? How many more black features till you finally feel that you're black enough?
How many more black feature until you feel you're black enough? Se le está tirando. He's dissing him now with the being half black thing that most mulattoes kids go through and suffer. You know, and he's pulling on that. He knows it. He's digging in that wound because you hear it over and over. It's 2024. Even if you are not around African Americans, you have to have watched a video. You have to have heard it. You have to have read it somewhere. Always the mulattoes kids feel like they don't belong in the white neighborhood. They don't belong in the black neighborhood. They don't belong with white culture. They don't belong in the black culture. So they feel out of it. And this is what he's trying to pull with Drake. It's like how many more black features, like more black people coming in to rap with you until you feel that you're black enough. ¿Cuánto moreno más tú vas a colaborar con tus canciones para sentirte que eres moreno de verdad? ¿Ah? ¿Cuántas fairy tales, cuántas historias, cuántos cuentos de hadas nos va a contar? Fairy tales son cuentos de hadas. Yeah, this is a long one, and I hope that you have continued so far.
More fairy tale stories about your life till we had enough. How many more black features till you finally feel that you're black enough? I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough. You gon' make a nigga bring back Puff. Let me see if Chubbs really crashed something. Yeah, my first one like my last
So
one.
that one, I also found out that it was that there's a rumor, or they're saying, I don't know if it happened in real life because I wasn't there, that smack one time Drake. I don't know. Drake did something, like took something from Puff, and Puff got upset. Creo que Puff se enojó por algo que Drake le quitó o se ganó y fue y le pegó. Que creo que Drake, que Drake se quedó con las canciones. That was the rumor. That Drake used to write for Puff, for his record label, and there's some songs that he kept, and then he made that. So he played out those songs, he sang them out, and they became popular. So Puff was upset, and I guess slapped him because I guess he wanted his money. He lost money. I don't know how true is that. No sé qué tan verdad es eso de que Puffy, el Drake antes le hacía canciones a la disquera de Bad Boys, y que una de las canciones que se la dijo que le iba a vender, que se le iba a dar a ellos, él se la quedó, no se la dio. Y lo que hizo fue que la cantó, que la sacó, y se hizo bien viral esa canción, bien popular. Entonces el Puffy se enojó. Eso dicen por ahí. So, por eso le dice, y le está diciendo él también, yo quiero el Drake de las melodías. I want Drake with the melodies. You see, I want the pop Drake. So I don't care if you're rapping as long as you stay in your pop world. But when you start acting like you're tough, like you're from the hood, like you're from the United States, that's when I'm like, nah. Take it a step back.
Don't have one. Let your core audience stomach that. Then tell them where you get your abs from. V12 is a fast one. Bow, bow, bow. Last one. Headshot for the year. You better walk around like Daft Punk. Remember? Hey, top dog, who the fuck they think they playing with? Extortion my middle name as soon as you jump off of that plane, bitch. I'm allergic to the lame shit. Only you like being famous. Yachty can't give you no swag neither. I don't give a fuck about who you hanging with. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Surprised she wanted that feature request. You know that we got some shit to address.
Okay, this is a lot that he's throwing here. Even Jatsi got some of it. El pobrecito Jatsi también se llevó un poco ahí, que no es todo eso, no todo lo que se cree él, que se cree que... Okay, esto me gustó. I like the play on words here. Esto es un juego para let your core audience stomach that. Now the core, this is our core. Este también, el core es el tronco. Deja que el tronco... deja que el tronco de tu audiencia, o sea, el núcleo, the nucleus of your audiences, the people who actually love you and follow you, and they will never leave you, they're always there supporting you, let them stomach that. Déjalo que se estomaguecen eso. Stomach quiere decir, en este sentido se usa como deja que se lo traguen, dejan que digieran eso. ¿Cómo van a digerir ellos eso? Y después dile entonces, tú no le dijiste que a ellos, que donde tú sacaste ese estómago. So it's a whole play on the sentence, I'm sorry, it's a whole play on stomach, on the core. So where do you get that stomach from? Let them know where you got those abs from. Abs, stomach, core. Déjale saber dónde tú sacaste ese estómago. Dice que se hizo una operación. I guess it's insinuating, or he's telling him, you got an operation done. V12. From B12. Get your abs from V12. Now, I don't know what V12 is, but V8, I know what V8 is. The drink with all the juices, right? So what is V12? It must be a drink. It's a fast one. Bow, wow, bow, bow. Bow, wow, wow.
Abs from V12 is a fast one. Bow, bow, bow. Last one. Headshot for the year. You better walk around like Daft Punk. Remember? Hey, top dog, who the fuck they think they playing with? Extortion my middle name as soon as you jump off of that plane, bitch. I'm allergic to the lame shit, only you like being famous. Yachty can't give you no swag neither. I don't give a fuck about who you hanging with. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Surprised she wanted that feature request. You know that we got some shit to address. I even hate when you say the word nigga, but that's just me, I guess. Some shit just cringeworthy. Ain't even gotta be deep, I guess. Still love when you see success.
So, le está diciendo a él que él odia, o sea, esta persona se cree que la tiene toda en todo el momento. He thinks it all because he's hanging out, porque está saliendo con gente famosa. Y le dice, ese es tu juego, no el mío. Like, you think you're a big deal because you're famous. I'm not into that. I'm not into the fame. I'm into lyrics. I'm into making real good music. Yo no estoy en la fama, le dice el Lamar, el Kendrick. Yo estoy más en la música, en hacer esto. Y la extorsión es mi nombre, el segundo nombre. Extortion is my middle name. Okay? So you want me to extort you? I will extort you porque estoy alérgico a
lame shit, only you like being famous. Yachty can't give you no swag neither. I don't give a fuck about who you hanging with. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Surprised she wanted that feature request. You know that we got some shit to address. I even hate when you say the word nigga, but that's just me, I guess. Some shit just cringeworthy. Ain't even gotta be deep, I guess. Still love when you see success. Everything
So,
with me.
dice él, ok, hasta odio como tú dices la palabra N. I hate how you say the N-word. Pero eso solo yo, that's just me, I guess. Solamente soy yo el único. I'm the only one. But hey, dude, if you hate the way he says that word, how do you feel then about Logic? What about Logic? Because is it because he's half white? Or is it because Drake is Canadian? ¿Por qué va a ser? ¿Porque es mitad blanco o porque es canadiense? O simplemente es Drake que no le gusta y no le importa Logic. Yo estaba pensando en Logic de una vez, porque Logic, when he came out, when he got popular, he said it right away. I'm bicultural, I'm biracial, I'm biracial, I'm biracial. He said that right away because he knew he looked white. You look at Logic and you won't think of a black person. You think of a white person. No matter what, you think of a white person. And he's married to a white woman too, so they have a white kid. But I don't know. He says it, and you know who used to say, I haven't heard it anymore, Fat Joe. El Fat Joe también lo decía. Do you cringe when you hear Fat Joe? Lean back, lean back. Do you cringe?
Blessed, keep making me dance, waving my hand, and it won't be no threat. I'm knowing they call you the boy, but where's the man? Cause I ain't seen him yet. Matter of fact, I ain't even bleed him yet. Can I bleed him? When I see you stand by sexy red, I believe you see two bad bitches. I believe you don't like women, it's real competition. You might pop ass with them. Let's speak on percentage. Show me your splits, I'll make sure I double
You
back
see,
with
goes back again. I believe you don't love women. Yo creo que tú no te gustan las mujeres. Yo creo que tú compites con las mujeres porque tú te crees una diva. You think you're a diva. He said you ain't be a diva. It keeps this theme of him, the fame, the diva attitude, not liking women. The only thing he has to say, you're flamboyant, to get it closer to calling him gay.
when you see success. Everything with me is blessed. Keep making me dance, waving my hand, and it won't be no threat. I'm knowing they call you the boy, but where's the man? Cause I ain't seen him yet. Matter of fact, I ain't even bleed him yet. Can I bleed him? When I see you stand by sexy red, I believe you see two bad bitches. I believe you don't like women. It's real competition. You might pop ass with them. Let's speak on percentage. Show me your splits. I'll make sure I double back with you. You assigned to a nigga that signed to a nigga that said he was signed to that nigga. Try cease and desist on a like that record. Oh, what? You ain't like that record? Back to back. I like that record. I'ma get
So
back to
that's
that.
funny because this is background stuff. This is stuff that we don't see. He's telling Drake that sent a cease of this or in the cease and desist letter on the like that record, like that. So he sent him a cease of desist. Yeah, le mandó un cease of desist que parara o que lo iban a demandar con ese récord cuando saqueó like that. Y le está diciendo también, let's talk about. En esto le está diciendo que ni siquiera sabe cómo negociar. Let's speak on percentages. Show me your split. enséñame tu porcentaje, vamos a porcentaje, enséñame cómo tú te divides, enséñame con quién tú estás firmado. Show me who you're signed to. Because
real competition, you might pop ass with them. Let's speak on percentage. Show me your splits, I'll make sure I double back with you. You
okay, you're signed to someone who is signed to another person, who is signed to another person, who is signed to the big record, I get. So in reality, Drake is not even doing it on his own. Like he's getting all this money. It's a bunch of people getting his money. I guess before he gets it, because if he's signed to one person, who's signed to another, who's signed to another, the big record label, that's the one who's gonna take the big cut. La grande es la que va a tomar el porcentaje más grande. Hablando de porcentaje, esa va a ser. No va a ser. Y me gusta eso del black y del back, que le está diciendo back to back, y aquí le puso I'm gonna get back to you. Todo jugando con el. Y aquí también. ¿Dónde está? Espérate.
Even bleed them yet? Can I bleed them? When I see you stand by sexy red, I believe you see two bad bitches. I believe you don't like.
I make sure I double back with you. I double back with you, so the word back coming in several verses, used with different meaning. Awesome.
You might pop ass with them. Let's speak on percentage. Show me your splits, I'll make sure I double back with you. You assigned to a nigga that signed to a nigga that said he was signed to that nigga. Try cease and desist on a like that record. Oh, what, you ain't like that record? Back to back, I like that record. I'ma get back to that for the record. Why would I call around trying to get dirt on niggas? Y'all thinking my life is rap? That's whole shit, I got a son to raise. But I can see you don't know nothing about that. Waking them up, know nothing about that.
Nothing about that. And that's a song. Isn't that a Drake song? Nothing about that. He's playing with him there and calling him a bad dad. So is Drake following his footsteps? I mean, his dad was there. He did recognize Drake did recognize him. Drake did give him money and help him out because he said he was in his life, not as he should be all the time, but sporadically. So I guess Drake is doing the same. So Drake está haciendo lo mismo que el papá, como está criando a su hijo, que no está ahí presente, ¿ah?
I like that record. I'ma get back to that for the record. Why would I call around trying to get dirt on niggas? Y'all thinking my life is rap? That's whole shit. I got a son to raise, but I can see you don't know nothing about that. Waking them up, know nothing about that. Then tell them to pray, know nothing about that. Then giving them tools to walk through life like day by day, know nothing about that. Teaching them morals, integrity, discipline. Listen, man, you don't know nothing about that. Speaking the truth and consider what God's considering. You don't know nothing about that. Ain't 20v1, it's 1v20 if I gotta smack niggas that right with you. Yeah, bring them out too, I clean them out too. Tell Bean that he better stay right with you. Am I battling ghosts or AI? Nigga feeling like Joe
He's calling out all his friends. Está llamando a todos sus amigos y le está diciendo, a mí no me importa, tráelo. Bring them out too. Hey, you better tell Bean to out of his lane. Dile a Bean que se quede ahí. Pero si él quiere, if he wants some, tell him to come. I'm
funny, he was in a film called AI. And my sixth sense telling me to off him. I'm a blick niggas all in they coughing. Yeah, OV-ho niggas is dick riders. Tell them run to America to imitate heritage. They can't imitate this violence. What I learned is niggas don't like the West Coast, and I'm fine with it. I'll push the line with it.
And this is the part that I knew. I told you when I reacted to Drake's song and I heard that Tupac, and people had, well, the point was the two wasn't going to be Tupac's voice, that it was going to be on like a Drake voice, only using the sound of Tupac's voice. Like it was, we know that it wasn't going to be Tupac writing it and rhyming, of course. But I knew too that people in the West Coast was going to get upset. They were going to get upset. Anybody who has lived it long enough or know any story about hip hop knows how touchy the West Coast is about people talking about them or coming after them. Dude, these guys on plain stage on a show had these people telling New Yorkers to go and kiss themselves. And you think they're not going to do it on one-on-one? Estos raperos del oeste se han parado en show en Nueva York y le han dicho a la gente de Nueva York que se vayan por un tubo. Y si esa gente son tan locas que lo hacen a un público en Nueva York, ¿qué no van a hacer de uno a uno o en la radio? What are they not going to do when they're one-to-one or on the radio, on the mic, cuando tengan el micrófono? Claro. Y eso fue también lo que le molestó. I think that Drake using the AI of Tupac bothered him more Yo creo que a este niño lo molestó más que usara el AI de Tupac tentándolo, así, tanteándolo. Hey, because he was tantalizing him. He had already done one and he did another back to back this. He already had put out a push up and then he came out with the AI of Tupac. That was just, you know, ee, 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 ee. And he's like, Kendrick Lamar is like, yo, I got a life. Rapping is not my life. I got other things to do.
The nigga off one at a time with it. We can be on a 3-hour time difference. Don't speak on the family, Crody. It can get deep in the family, Crody. Talk about me and my family, Crody. Someone go bleed in your family, Crody. I be at New Hall King eating fried rice with a dip sauce and a blammy, Crody. Tell me your cheesing, fam. We can do this right now on the camera, Crody. Hey, fuck y'all niggas, I don't trust y'all niggas. I wave one finger and thump y'all niggas like, field goal punt y'all niggas, they punk y'all niggas. Nobody never took my food. Whoever that's fucking with them, fuck you niggas and fuck the industry too. If you take it there, I'm taking it further. Psst, that's something you don't
Ooh,
want
I
to do.
love that verse there. That delivery. Because that's something you don't want to do. It wouldn't mean anything if you read it. But when he ese delivery que hizo en esa parte y le dijo, ten cuidado de nuevo. He's warning him again. This is something you don't want to do. You don't want to take it there because I know things about you. Do it, do it, do it, do it.
Go punt y'all niggas, they punk y'all niggas. Nobody never took my food. Whoever that's fucking with them, fuck you niggas and fuck the industry too. If you take it there, I'm taking it further. Psst, that's something you don't want to do. Ooh. We don't wanna hear you say nigga no more. We don't wanna hear you say nigga no more. Stop.
They took away his black card. Le quitaron la tarjeta morena a Kendrick Lamar. I'm not going to continue because this has been long and I don't have much of an audience. But if you came to the end, let me know. Please let me know. Déjenme saber si llegaron al final. Déjenlo en el comentario. That's going to make me feel much better. Thank you guys. Bye.